You know, I think with us moving closer and closer towards next generation, that it's only natural for developers to kind of get out there and talk a little bit about games that are probably going to be more geared towards those particular consoles, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. And it's not really surprising, to be honest with you, because I think we kind of figured that this would be the case with these particular games. But to hear that, you know, that there's a couple of games that are actually going to be Xbox Scarlet / PlayStation 5 games, I guess in a way is kind of comforting. Because that way we at least know that those things are coming. And I know Microsoft and both Sony have said that, hey, we're going to get those type of games next gen. I do think that it's still good to hear, and I'm excited to see what the next gen hardware is actually going to be capable of. This sounds pretty cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. I would also appreciate a like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. You know, it really means a lot to me when you guys are able to do that, and hit the bell so you're notified of all the content as soon as you can, because that would be awesome. Thank you guys. So with that being said, you know, one of the bigger companies in the industry right now, very hot company, Bethesda, huge AAA developer. They do, you know, the Wolfenstein games, they do the Fallout games, they do just a ton of games, you know, and they're talking about how we're in the final years of this console generation's life cycle. Though there's a lot of stuff to still look forward to, obviously, and things like that, and that they are building projects that will appear on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet. And two of their projects, obviously, the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, you know, those are games that are going to be next-gen titles, and that's very interesting. I mean, we kind of figured that, right? So they were asked, in light of what expectations does Bethesda have from the next generation of consoles? Systems that they are, it would seem, working on already for some of their upcoming projects. Bethesda's Pete Hines says that he's privy to some information on that front, but he's unsure how huge a jump it will end up being. He said, I'm curious to see what it looks like and how it's different. I'm privy to some of that stuff, which obviously I can't really talk about, but there is also a lot of what I'm not sure what's going to go on, what it's going to look like, and more importantly, how big a shift can we expect. He's basically talking about the shifts that we see from one generation to another in previous generations, mentioning that while the shift from PS2 to Xbox era to the Xbox 360 and PS3 was very hugely noticeable, the change with the following generation wasn't quite as dramatic, with the PS5 and the Xbox Scarlet bringing a similarly incremental change, or perhaps a larger one like the 6th gen. He said he doesn't know for sure. He says, I feel like there was a shift from Xbox and PS2 to 360 and PS3, and that was pretty demonstrable, because we went from old way to HD, and the HD thing was so dramatic, it was like night and day. Then you went to Xbox One and PS4, and it wasn't like, whoa, those graphic folks are really super into it and can certainly tell, but the average consumer, they were like, okay, it still looks good. How much of that will change? I don't know. The rest of it doesn't matter to me, because I'm not drawing art or coding or designing. What really matters is the development, what the developers think, what do they need, and what kind of power and features are they looking for. So he's basically saying don't expect a huge leap, or at least that's what it sounds like to me, and I'm going to link this interview so you can check it out. Don't expect a huge leap like we got from, you know, Xbox to Xbox 360, because that was, you know, standard to HD, and that actually helped facilitate the bigger leap, whereas we probably won't get that. That, coupled with the fact that we've heard that not all games are going to be 60 frames per second next gen, makes you think that next gen might not be as big a leap or as big a deal as a lot are trying to lead us on to believe. What's your guys' take? Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.